Guys, welcome back to my Flawless Luxury channel. So today I'm just showing you guys where I started with my paintings and where I am. So this was my very first painting about 7 years ago. I got together with a bunch of sisters from my church and I chose to paint a island. So, the palm trees, they're not really palming. My grass, okay, it's this grass over here, you can kind of see a little bit of detail. I was trying so hard to bring this painting to life, and as you can see, it's okay, but this is beginner work. Keep that in mind. So I decided a couple years ago that I was going to start from scratch to learn to paint. So I decided to work on those pine trees, right? And it's not really a good vision for the pine trees. And I try to work on my sky, not really coming to play, right? Then you could kind of see a little bit of the vision, right? I caught myself trying to put some snow on the pine trees. And yeah, not really working too well, but you see it coming to life a little bit. My sky, okay, the sky is looking a little better. Look like I got the color of the sun. It's looking more like a sun. Now my sun rays, they look too much like I'm trying, right? So over here, I decided to work on my flowers, some grass, one of those pine trees again. And voila, look at my sky over there. My sky looks like an actual sky. And this is where I worked on more of my flowers at, okay? So you see that? Now, over here, I tried to make almost like a sunset. Again, my sky was okay. I did a butterfly. I tried to do my boat and put my boat in the background. I kind of think I made my butterfly too big. And my waves, oh my God, the waves they're a hot mess. And I got my little palm trees in the background. Hot mess, right? I'm still working on it. I'm still learning. But you can kind of see the vision a little bit. I tried to make the sun reflect actually on the water, so I was kind of working with that. Then right here, I decided to work on a tree. Okay, let me just see how it'll come together. Well, it's not the best at all, but you can see it. So everything I'm doing is actually coming to life. I'm actually working on detail at this point, and I'm trying to get a vision here, right? So over here, I got to this tree. Okay, the grass, you can kind of see everything coming in just a little bit. I did a little better on my tree, trying to put definition on the tree, trying to put like a little reflection on the tree, bring out, the detail on the tree. And I may not be speaking the artist language, as you guys can see, like I told you. I'm just learning. So right here, I have a mountain, I have some waterfalls, I have some palm trees. This one, I feel like I'm kind of getting it. Still with that mountain, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work trying to do a mountain, so you can't really bring the mountain into vision too much, but you kind of get the point of the painting, right? Now, right here, I decided to do some rocks, a little reflection on the water. I feel like I made my waterfall. It's just too dark. And my dad actually painted that out to me. But I like how I did the reflection of the water. I'm sorry, of the trees on the water. And I like how I did these rocks right here. I think that I did really well with detail on those rocks because it looked like it has algae on the rocks. It's a lot of detail on the rocks. And it actually took me a long time to make those rocks, these two rocks right here. Okay, and then right here, I feel like I did okay with this too. It was a forest, and we go camping every year, right? And I did a little tent. You get the picture, right? So now I'm going to show you guys some other pictures that I did. So now this is more detail work I did. So this is supposed to be like a little side river with some rocks. I don't really know what I was trying to do here. I think I got just a little bit tired when I was painting this picture. And I should have kind of made some trees better, but, just kind of put a green background right there. Okay. So now here's my painting where I did a mason jar on a table and just kind of a solid background. Now with this picture, you can definitely see a lot of more detail, right? I'm getting the vision. Now practice makes perfect, right? So I'm getting the vision here a little bit, right? Now check this one out. This one, I feel like I was understanding painting. However, my rock right there, I didn't put enough detail on the rock. When I made this painting, I wasn't really understanding detail like that, but I kind of understanding the water now, the waves and everything. I'm kind of getting this is a cherry blossom tree, as you guys probably noticed. Now here, I did this painting probably about a month ago. I feel like I did so good with this painting, and it took me so long to do it. It was 4 hours to do this painting. Now, this is one of my more detailed paintings. I do feel like I could have done a lot better with my leaves and my flowers. They're kind of all over the place. I got tired. And like I told you, I'm still working on my flowers, but that's that painting. Now here's the grand finale, okay? I am super proud of this painting, and I probably did a really good job on it just because I love this particular creature in the water. Okay, you guys ready? Look at that! All of my hard work paid off. I finally understood the assignment when it came to detail, when it came to blending, when it came to um, the dynamic of the water. You got the turtle he's kind of going up to where the water is, and I kind of got the sun shining through the water. I mean, I feel like I did such a great job on this painting, and it is an absolute treasure. So I'm telling you guys, whatever you start, if you endure it, if you just kind of stick with it through the hard times, it will pay off. And on this channel, we're going to do paintings together. We're going to cook together. We're going to grow our businesses together. We're going to come more dependent on ourselves. And most of all, God. Any and everything is possible. So whatever you guys do, please keep it flawless. Bye.